Yat content hinasi is not Nasini ya Niagara Rock Bridge ya ani nashla ashkahato hopashte na kredene dashche to khanadashnale dashe na kidmisa ba anna din sa ikhahakido na kidmisa ba an na din na ki khahaki the nabach ekensle kodo yat ya ananat hidini to lesto ahya het na ko dan hinasi kido da is not aki ko yahadi Evelyn Walker was on the Navajo Department of Highway Safety den Asian Kodoni Hijahadotze, the National Distracted Driving Month one Diego, AD is like be baho ako ebony nashin kodo an Hijahadotze dog, shin kodo dole, dot abelagan, like etrikodot adanek etrikosto. My name is Niagara Rockbridge. I'm the current reigning Miss Navajo Nation, and it is an honor to collaborate with the Navajo Department of Highway Safety, Ms. Walker, that I have here today, who will be doing a presentation on the National Distracted Driving Month, as April is recognized as that month, and it's important to shed light on these type of educational presentations to really inform and educate our audience and our peers across the Navajo Nation and beyond about distracted driving and what that entails. And so that is what we will be doing here today. This is a collaboration between my office, the Office of Miss Navajo Nation, and the Navajo Department of Highway Safety through the Navajo Division of Transportation. So without further ado, I go ahead and give the floor over to Miss Evelyn Walker.
Good afternoon. The Niagara Rockridge Navajo Department of Highway Safety at Neva Washington, but I niche at National Kodo Shadech Evelyn Walker and Shiedo. What did you eat? Instindo de cheat me, Bashichin, my dish keys the Dashachedo, Kia on a dashanala. Look at tail that go you see Nasha. Adok at Quanahaljisho. Distracted driving awareness month. The I let that what I let additional kodo ne nito ba kohin zinigi your kasto these even na dita kodo so thank you for inviting us to do this presentation with the Office of Miss Navajo. And this month is National Distracted Driving Awareness Month. So I'm glad that we are working in collaboration with the Navajo Nation, Miss Navajo Nation's office. So what we're going to be talking about is distracted driving. So one of the worst habits that we can develop is talking or texting while driving. We should keep both our hands on the wheel, and if an emergency reason, we should pull off the road on the side of the road to use our phone. You see, betanil tenchi, quichinchini, ido koya, ajikal. So the beta will yanshin hayat besh behane. We got hosa on koya with norka. Later is the stabisa adon late akaida say ya good as on although that should be cut on the aquada sound you could a so a nilkata later adi clear ko hela shichan natural nosing Asian bin na yo and though the nes na go around give it na advance we give a ya the had now a ya large ya the bish behanella. Texting and driving, ado be ya just killed. Eta no asai chideti hitne taho di islatin hahot so be igi di chide hitne tar o leso asai go ebits on the shin could that distracted driving So 1 out of every 4 car crashes in the United States is caused by texting and driving. Cell phone distraction rates are incredibly high. Of all cell phone related tasks, texting is the most dangerous. And we know that it is tempting to read a text message respond that we have been waiting for or wanting to text someone that we are on our way or that we're running late, but we shouldn't do it. Setting up our GPS also on our phone is also as dangerous as texting. Even a glance at directions can lead to disaster. So the ya ko ajichi I gasto banzi case kaila shi hold net la da shi hold net o sa seasons on the ajish do gaston do a je be da ko needs no e na hayat e ado it in da no ni da yishni ado in da di esto le bi je khad net le khaje da aj de ya GPS ne esto with all what a good na hun tino big hojo gasha esto beta akonotzen ado you see chino and then get all what sits algo in da bit dajil chito hast ajil iho kut au yat etan o aj o garden de do ya shon da judi ko jide hat to see do shin ya hot all what so even a glance at directions can lead to disaster. And then another is talking to passengers. It's hard not to talk to those who are riding in the car with you. You may even feel rude if you don't, but talking, laughing, and looking at your passengers while you're driving are all distractions. So try to keep your conversations brief. If you have to talk, ado ito di osponsigi belhitahajil na jin shit ko okunagan jita ochitas an ko da hata tsu shin yate osponsigi yate betol wala so da tsubhojon da winzen da shin to ko osponsigi de ya ben sake so shin ba yate dan ado dealing with children or pets. It's not safe to let pets loose in the car, but sadly, some people drive with their pets in their laps or loose in the front seat or back seat. Not only is this dangerous for your pet, but it is dangerous for you as well. And we know that dogs, they like to hang out, hang their heads out the window, but it's not safe. And any parent knows that dealing with children can be a huge distraction because they want our attention and they fight and they are asking for snacks. And with all that going on, it can be hard to focus on our driving. So if we have to travel with children, make sure that they're buckled up safely, and we should try to give them snacks, water, toys, books before we get on the road so that can help from them distracting us while we're driving. Ado hechai da masadabach an alteho to in out lebitas da hechai da das dabach or wala tasso on da chihin kyo to ya shon da gut hechai da masadabach an alteho hat no to ne be yilni elchine to gut elchine bach ajo ka ko ya hun ashe na hotel kido da hat ida the no yoke do da de bitroka the chinsen no da ada the quida na kida ta da sa hite ahoda da and da koje jo sponsaje o yo hun ase el to china ado bilcha del de ado chide da tilie de shi ya to the le chian dai do yili gi go snacks da de ni gi e bahalo shi do the chinni da se toda ado da ne da alayen do na higi na so si do kai da e and e bash just in the which ada sti kho a good out she yat e ado in the adjusting audio and climate controls. Maybe it's hot outside and you need to crank up the AC on your favorite, or your favorite song just came on the radio and you want to turn up the volume. It may seem like just a small thing, but adjusting controls can take your eyes off the road for a few seconds. And that's all the time that is needed to cause a crash. So wait until the car stops, or if you have a newer vehicle, use the controls on the steering wheel. Ado di chidibiyet da gizigin lench adneda Yego dits de schlichten so agit da instil chiton jiton jo ya so dan ado behos azado behos doida agit instil cho an dan so chidinil plio da inda ya ako hast adaji ya ado chide ya kadada nidi gi shadi be na atloigi bi aquada brinda del cho ben da giz so yeah, it's about this without Ado eating and drinking. So sometimes we have to eat a quick meal in our cars. After all, isn't that what the drive-through is for? So taking a bite out of our burger or dipping our fries in the ketchup is a distraction. That should be avoided when possible. Ado in dita ajinyang the allegedly yiligi da binyawal ni klado jishin jao. Sit as pasto azon to this zon ado na kut out jinyang yakayat etan. Akut lord was a sandwich, the hamburger, the najdi aho in just hasto a twiddle twashed that jitla in still chill she dance so. Ado in the daydreaming, zoning out or daydreaming is pretty common. It was responsible for 62% of all distracted driving crashes a few years ago, according to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. So do your best to try to focus on the road. Adon le هنقدر كنا جيشي والو كنت أدو هيا أشكودا على أجل نتذكيسا ديشي ده كونك أدانا دا ندا إلكات دا ديشيش نخارشن دا شين لا ندا إلكاتو دا من يهشت أدا دي نهدو قاليت أدو لها نو دا شين كنت أدا بان ساكيسا والو جي ونلك أكو جي جوش مصيجي إيدو كنت أهيجي نبي يجني أدو إن دا now with applying makeup and grooming. Some people are adamant about looking their best before they get to their destination. We get it, but we want you to look good, but the car is not the place to put on mascara, lipstick, blush, or even comb our hair. And at least while we're driving. So Ado jo stel ne da hasta di le akutol wala da hat si shorta odo dai hatta da chi ho ani je pa le ho da ban jaga je an te tan ado kut abis na il pas go in hayat non be yini ado in the smoking just smoking, lighting up, putting ash in the ashtray and grabbing a smoke are all activities that can take our eyes off the road. And then just bit eshigi na jikuda jille oje ashin just once a day you see when so and then also our emotions, driving while sad, angry, confused, can all lead to distracted driving. So if you just had a bad breakup or had a bad day at work, take some time to cool off before you hit the road. Ado in di when sa kesi ki ito le hajon jungo soje what hajon jo kut what shin hayat chicken do hat ida benada hanni jo ban case or do ya shkonda beta jof maso but jof masange hat's yin ado le ko hajon jungo soje case do hajo jof masage de yan jiton ajo ga shin ya eta no ya kuta ni ni so avoid risky driving behaviors we know the rules. So do not text and drive. Though behas ani to betas to the hatahas so go shlatin hatahas so be and to the besh behad neta cho but na alpansi gi you we no behas ani batahadlo akojit nebna so be in the kut the natin is nai haha da put out behas ani ilya na kits ata na khai da put ad nebenahas to be put out behas ani ilya hosto ha ho zoje ya any asha na khido ba da put out ilya January 2021 da ya put out behas ani ba ilya. So we have had the no texting and driving law since 2010 here on the Navajo Nation. And in the state of Arizona, they have had their do not text and drive come into effect in January of 2021. Okay, so that is my presentation. And along with this presentation, if it's okay for me to add, I'd like to also include summertime vacation, making sure that we're prepared, and also in and around the car, heat stroke, being aware of the heat stroke, not leaving children or elders outside in the vehicle, and the backup and the parking, making sure we're familiar around the vehicle before we back up and park or backing out. So ado dik ade ya shinj da de shi do sa shinj ada dik katanitsen edo hajo ben yash at that dilni ado yego honito hodo abenet dilchen to the chidi satada ado nastas leingi ni masando ni cheda ado onaganj the chidi to the satahe yego chidi bi testu hele ado chidi benaha alzid ado da diliyede odo dai ado نقول نقليده الشنة بكها الزيد شدد يجعل إن صدوبها زندته دو يجاهد أو جداهيد بهاي شيء دنا إيش دو كده نأيجيني إيه
أشياء Miss Walker نجونا go يا إن لاتو كون يا تدبا أشياء سندونا نجونا go يا نيش أبون thank you so much, Ms. Walker, for your presentation today about distracted driving and what some of the things entail regarding what is distracted driving. And I know that, sometimes we get busy in our lives to get ready or to eat something really quick and go again, but it's also important to take time to take care of ourselves and to ensure that we have enough time to do things such as eat or to do things such as getting ready. So it's important to do those things before getting on the road and making sure to keep in mind our relatives who are on the road as well, and to make sure that we think about their safety and we think about our safety when we enter onto the road within any place it is that we are going. So Ahiahet, thank you so much for your presentation today, and to the Navajo Division of Transportation and the Navajo Department of Highway Safety. Ahiahet and Sago, I hope you all who watch this recording today get some type of information or education, and you take that into heart and share that with your families and your friends and your peers. So Ahiahet, thank you. You all have a great day.